In addition, very excited to say this, Kanme will be collaborating with the Granblue versus World Tour, featuring 4 monthly 2-star online tournaments. That will be June 22nd or July 22nd, August 26th, September 23rd, and October 28th. And you'll have a chance to earn GBVS World Tour points. Be on the lookout for more information about them on the Kanme Studios page. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Underway here.
Alrighty, Sandalphon versus Siegfried. The battle of the S's, but we'll see who will be S-Force superior between the 6 winning Primarch and the Dragon Knight. I think a lot of people look at Siegfried right now as one of the stronger characters in the game. Of course, has a 2nd place showing at the 5-star event in Combo Breaker on the back of Have a Nice Day. So I think the pedigree of Siegfried has been established in this patch. Sandy, however, kind of up in the air. I know that they got some buffs in the most recent patch, but doesn't really feel like they've materialized into a better showing. But I don't know, maybe Xinpaii has something for us as we get underway. Round 1 in Engage here on Kanme Online Clash.
SickAlternative is getting a little bit goofy here. We're starting off with like round start 668. He's going for giant sword slams. We are fishing for just big hits and nothing else.
But yeah, the big hits will add up if you get them while Siegfried is in these elements. So don't necessarily disagree with the strategy, but if you can't find the hits, you know, it's all for naught. And it's Xinpaii who finds the hit with the 6XL counter hit, gonna be able to catch out in the SBA. A lot of added health on Siegfried though, so is this gonna be enough?
I feel like we could have squeezed a little bit more damage out of that situation, but who needs it when we have overhead? SickAlternative has like gotten hit by every overhead we've seen here out of that combo in the first round. I think I like Sandalphon quite a bit. I think the character is just a lot of work when, truth be told, you can just play Siegfried and have like similar results, but for way less effort.
Yeah, built in command grab out of your stance as well too, so you got a little bit of, funny enough, I feel like he has a little bit more of a complete toolkit than Sandalphon, a character that has a supposedly on paper bigger toolkit because of the elements given to him. But we'll see if we can do anything with the life form that we currently have him in. The back throw incident can happen to you in any anime game, and this is indeed one of them. Going to be able to find the 6XL counter hit once again, routing into the 2-2 age. Can we get the SBA? Yes, we do. Xinpaii on the board first.
Yeah, and all matches here tonight will be first to 10, or first to 10. I saw Kanme donate $10 in the match arena, and I got my numbers crossed. It's all first 3 here tonight. First 10, Brett. That is the most cursed curry cup I can think of. Kanme's about that life.
It's not for the faint of heart for sure. Definitely bleeding heart being possessed by Sandalphon right now. SickAlternative getting a lot more damage here to get things started. Going to be able to tack on even more. Essentially enough to get rid of Sandalphon in this round. As we go into the SBA, that's going to do it. Finding all the counter hits that Xinpaii found in the previous game. SickAlt just said, I'm going to take a little piece of that pie. Looking sweet for Siegfried right here.
Down on the start. I like the 6XL. We've been really good at just checking SickAlt's like startups and just getting ready for everything. We are just holding the overheads here tonight. Cash out? Yes, we do.
Bro can kill here, so definitely don't disagree with the decision to cash out. Going for the safe jump rather than going for anything tricky. The quick BC and right back at you with the counter hit, and just gets hit by the heavy fireball. Maybe SickAlt trying to hold forward to get something started there as the clock was taken away, and so was their health bar. And Xinpaii answering.
Finally, we're starting to stand up. Never mind. I like the DP out of there, but we're trading blow for blow right now, and it's not working out in 6-8.
Ooh, wake up bro. Gotta love it. Not very true with your meetings, that's what you get, but the 2M will always ring true for Siegfried, as is the shimmy. Not going to be able to get the cinematic, though, because it was off the tip of far M range. But goes for the Timmy once again. Far M not going to be able to convert on it this time. They'll put him in the corner, though.
Oh, what a read on the Brave counter. Tying up the set. I
believe in victory. Battle one.
I feel like now that we've seen Xinpaii get really antsy with the throws, SickAlternative can probably just shimmy our way to victory. It's really hard to like be cognizant of your own throw habits and then change the mid-set.
Especially when Siegfried's in your face, like it's a very scary spot to be in, especially when you have the opportunity to get big damage on pretty much any touch. You're really trying to value your defensive options accordingly. But right now, what's been a great option in neutral has been these 6XLs to check a lot of what SickAlt's trying to do in neutral, because I feel like they're not necessarily going for 2M really as much. They're going for a lot more of those party starters like you alluded to in the first game, Curry. But of course, that means you're going to have more added startup. That gives Sandy a chance to get in and get started with the 6XLs.
We're spending everything to try and get this kill here. Dragging him to the corner, it's guess for game. Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, I think with that counter hit, we were just walking back to the corner and thought, okay, I can press and got called out.
Yeah, that's not a gambit that I like going for against Siegfried. Again, like you said, those shimmies adding up in a big way. Definitely been the damage difference. And the difference for the positional advantage, once again, going to Sandy, but it's going to be corrected by a well-timed DP SickAlt. But again, these 6XLs have been great, but a good... Now, as I was going to say that, put it the ult fireball to be able to beat the projectile game of Sandy. Very, very nice for Siegfried. Very nice start here as we go back to mid-screen after the Orkin touch.
You know, that's something I kind of want to see more from Xinpaii is actually throw out some ult skills. That ult fireball possesses a lot of the same strengths that Siegfried has. It's just a solid knockdown in neutral off of, like, beyond your normal range. We haven't really seen any of that. Instead, we do a reversal sweep. Raging Strike takes the third game here, up 2 for SickAlternative.
Believe in victory.
All right, Xinpaii at death's door in the winner's side of things, and they answer back. It's really just been getting opened up whenever they get their back to the wall. Oh, but there we go. The 666, the haymaker finally hits the jaw of Sandy, the pretty face. No longer unblemished right there, and now going even crazier as we force them to match out there because they're just like, I want out of here, bro. I do not like how that started. Oh my
Again!
God.
Okay, we drop it this time. Alright, so Rita parry. Oh no.
Whoa! This is on the 668 extension, so that's going to be an SSBA as punishment. Xinpaii still has a lot of work to do, but this is a good way to make it a little bit up the hill, one step at a time, and take all the time away from Siegfried. Roll into 5U. Okay, I'm sorry. You were asking for that to happen. I respect it though. I respect it.
That's so awesome. That's so cool. No, we can't do 668 like that. It worked a few times, but you're down around. We can't be throwing it out like that.
I'm down around, but I'm up a game. I could Curry, you don't understand. If the 668 hits, I could win like right now. If it works, I could win right now.
Honestly, that's fair.
You're not dead here.
No, but you are in pain.
Oh, if he was in an element, that actually might have been a dead Sandy with the power of friendship, man. Oh, this damage feels a little bit unfriendly. Look at that, dude.
We bet on a DP there? You're crazy. But it works out. Jumps over the fireball. Time things up. Final game here in our first set of the evening.
Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh. Good presence of mind to just hold the brakes on round start. SickAlt usually being the aggressor in that situation, so being able to find that 2H. No damage after the fact, though, so SickAlt going to be able to even the life bar between the two of them. and now get the advantage in that department as we run up. Finding that 2L as well. That's been a very common touch for them.
No, we are gambling on these presses. I mean, to be fair, Xinpaii's health is at a... Oh my god! Maybe it's cinematic? Is that? It's not gonna be done, but this is so close.
Bro will kill, I believe. Look for that safe jump once again, just keeping it very standard, very straightforward. Oh, once again, gonna be able to beat the BC, the tip of Orkin going into the Deliverance command grab. The second successful bait in that formula. Good stuff there for Siegfried and SickAlt.
Good throw, okay. It is looking like a round, but the Siegfried character can turn things around, catches on the toes. I don't, okay. It worked out there, but I was afraid that we're burn BC against Siegfried, who can just unload damage.
Looking for it. Definitely looking for the chance to unload damage with that 668. Has been going into that well, coming up dry more times than he's found water. Over here, we're holding down the corner. Overhead.
I like the patience on those wake-ups because we've seen some new wake-up EP, but just out of space, okay? Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not looking great. No, the shimmy! And that's SickAlternative. Taking it 3-2.
Consistency changes for Vira have gone a long way into making her competitively viable, because not only can she go into install, she can really shorten a game with a touch. But I want to talk about a short game. When Galleon gets momentum, as we're seeing right here from LazyRuin, it can be hell for any character.
Lazy's swagging out right now. I like the need for fighting back. This feels like a pretty awkward match for Vira in some respects. Because on the one hand, yeah, you want to be playing up close and personal, but Galleon has more range than your traditional grappler while still having a threat of a grappler. So it's weird. It's like having to play a zoner. It's like having to be scared of a zoner and a grappler at the same time.
You're seeing the strategy for Mythie in neutral, which LazyRuin is actually playing a really good job of because they're so far ahead. Being able to put out Lumi when there's some dead space and some dead time and they're trying to get out Seal is a good way to start your approach, and you get chances like this, going to be able to get that 6-6L lead into the SSBA for going install to take out all of the BP on the part of Galleon. So next hit will have 50% extra damage, and next throw could kill.
No!
Oh.
I'm getting so close.
Battle 2.
And grab gives first round here to LazyRuin. Uh-oh, it's Shimmy Neutron time. This goes in the reason. Ah, good throw there.
Listen, it got Chimera, so it can get anybody.
True, that is true.
Plus frames. More plus frames. More set play. Oh! I love double correction there to go for that double close medium because of the Lumi hitboxes. A lot of Vira players, myself included, would have probably dropped that because of the awkwardness of that interaction with Lumi being out already. But Mythie, the heads up routing, very, very good there to close out the round off of that.
3. Engage.
Oh, okay. Oh, it gets caught. No ball. We just go for more setup. The scramble. Oh.
All right, plus frames. Yes, use the DP. Represent that option. Do not let them get offense for free, but you don't get to keep your offense up for free either, Vira. Big ol' hand waiting for you. Lumi waiting to help out Trying to find that JH. He sees. Back and forth we go. Curry right back onto the field.
Backing up just a little bit. But wasn't expecting the follow-up. Solid damage here in the command grab. Is this enough with the meteor? Yes, the sweep will finish it off, and LazyRuin. Game number 1 here.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, I don't think Mythie playing it too... I think Mythie's playing this matchup pretty well so far. It's just been... Sometimes you want to just get in. You don't want to be holding it down, but it's always those moments where you start trying to run where Galleon catches you. So it's very, very scary sometimes when you try to hasten the pace of the game. Just like right there. Didn't want to play it slow. LazyRuin ready for it. So good stuff to them for being able to slow down a fast approaching Vira at every turn.
Hot dodge here. Ooh. Felt a little brazen. It's working out. Mythie's patience has been really solid here. I think the only thing is that we just unfortunately are getting caught by the command grab one too many times. But we're not watching our toes. This should be enough with the SSBA. You like the giant fist zone?
Not when I'm on the receiving end of it during bracket. And I've been victim to it a few amount of times if anybody's watched me play on stream versus Galleon. But I know LazyRuin a big fan of being able to close out with some humongous damage. You want to talk about Vira damage, man? Galleon, if she gets the right touch, especially when she has the seals to back her up, ooh, man, she can make it hurt. Here we go. Once again, going to be able to catch them. And this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's just been Mythie trying to act quickly, not really wanting to play the patient game in the neutral and defensive phases, which I get, but I think you'd just be better off sometimes taking the throw and waiting for your chances proper, because LazyRuin is punishing you for improper pacing. 2-0.
Listen, we still have time. It's not over yet. Did we get perfected? Yeah. Can that be demoralizing? Sure. But, like, we've seen your ability to, like, take rounds off of LazyRuin. Your aggression is there. Just, yeah, we are getting a little bit too antsy throwing out normals like that. Especially against the punish machine like Galleon. What a face! I don't know if that was intended, but that was sick.
That's a funky setup, because there's a setup that looks exactly like that you do have to spot dodge, but that one is at a range where you can't spot dodge the raging strike and you get punished for trying to spot dodge react to it. So I don't know if Mythie meant to do that intentionally, but if they did, good stuff right there. Unfortunately, cannot parlay it into a winning bet. You can bet on Galleon to be able to cash out with all the resources that they have in their bank account. That's going to be set point here for LazyRuin.
Was looking like that setup was intentional. Get some dissatisfaction from folks correcting us. Oh no, huge anti-air. LazyRuin is kind of on a roll right now. I need Mythie to not get whip punished. Roll into the command grab. This might be enough to do it. No! It's not a perfect no matter what, so at least we get perfected twice as Mythie, never mind holding on. There we are.
Like, it was like this month or last month where they started doing more Lowain, and already doing a pretty good job with the character. Look at that, all those crystals already, man. So they've been putting some time in that short, or they put in some time in that short amount of time.
And I feel like Lowain is one of the few characters that might actually have a pretty okay time against a character like Beatrix. You have multiple ranges you can play at. You can try and stay away from Beatrix, rush her down, be more annoying than her. Never mind, far heavy, everyone's favorite confirmed from Tiempo.
Ooh. Delayed throw, something so devious, the stagger window that TiempoGris implements, utilizing the strong strike throw kit of Beatrix. Also that far L to check the bros, very, very good for Beatrix, and TiempoGris using them perfectly in that spot. Grisk trying to find a spot to place a button, but TiempoGris not making it very easy. So that's why we have to CHBC our way out of here.
I like the little delay on that jump in. Catches Tiempo. We gonna go for any messed up mix here? No, just going for the overhead. Let's throw, summon more bros. Let's do it a third time. No, just ult DP on the run up.
Man, old blue flashing blue at the right time. I thought the Embro was gonna get them one final time, but nah, ult DP, and then gonna be able to get the punish there. All the way to the corner, looking for the walk up close heavy. This is where it can get really scary though, because now TiempoGris has sort of found the pocket, found the pattern of how they want to play their stagger offense, and this is gonna open up a little bit more gambits for damage, but try to squeeze out a little bit more in that department. The combo limit gonna deny you that opportunity, and now Grisk gonna be the one to start their own corner offense here.
Gets the confirm on the bro. Tiempo has a little bit of a delay DP, works out. Whoa, handshake.
Oh,
okay.
Not quite getting the wall bounce. Get out of there. But checking it with the 2L. Delta clock in the back. No, the DP! No, the wrong skill there. Had the chance to kill, but Grisk gonna be able to take the set, or take the game round rather, off of the unfortunate drop there from Tiempo. Not gonna be able to make it so they can take this first game to go up 1-0 over Tiempo. Grisk now putting Beatrix in the corner once again.
I have a small feeling that DP was meant to be an SSBA, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Tied up rounds, okay. Grisk is falling apart. Also, hello to all the Raiders from OP589. Thank you for joining us in our winners quarterfinals. Tiempo has Delta Clock now.
Oh,
Sweep. Woo! And we get the delays as well. Maximize everything. What do you think's next, Zelma? Oh my god.
oh no. I thought it was gonna be Embro's gonna be able to interrupt that, but TiempoGris gonna be able to buffer an attack behind that both kills them, and then gonna be able to right the wrong there. Just, I was about to say, having good low profiling buttons are good for Lowain up against somebody trying to fish for far H and far L, but when you space it like that, to be able to cover it, go into the riding free, that's gonna be really good there for Beatrix. Far H gonna get you from wherever you try to set up camp. TiempoGris up 1-0.
We're starting to do a few too many staggers. Tiempo's picking up on that tempo just a little bit faster. Getting press out. EC coming in from Grisk. Ooh, a deeper 6XL. And a stronger confirm here in the corner.
And bro, he's gonna hold down back here, not gonna go for any shenanigans. Oh, looking for the light Embrass sword though. Grisk finding the right time to be patient. Gonna go into the HPA. Gonna play a little bit of basketball as well. Bounce him off the ground is, you know, just a little bit of keep up some variety, but not gonna be quite enough to kill though. Don't know if that was the, I don't know Lowain like that, so maybe that was the optimal route. But either way, doesn't matter. Got the next touch to kill Beatrix, so Grisk looking to get game 2 in their corner here.
I don't think it's quite the optimal one, but it is the easy and safe one. That's what we need against Tiempo right now. We can't afford to be dropping anything. We can't go for the riskier options, especially with someone as willing to just press out of any situation as Tiempo. He does a really solid job of like studying and like figuring out what your stagger timings are to be pressing out. Turning things around right now.
Oh, trying to jump out right there, but the fam was waiting for them.
What?
But Far Age was also waiting for you, not quite ready to confirm into it though. That could have been huge. But it's okay. We return to normalcy in neutral. Got the counter hit that we wanted, but we got the BC even better. Oh no, but we drop. We're gonna have a chance here with the Thunderbird backed up by the buff on the Delta Clock, and TiempoGris gonna claw their way back and take round 2 of game 2.
Somewhere in the world, in some pet store, a bunch of hamsters all cried out there. Just having to fight back here.
Oh, that is so scary. Just moving back and forth, like you were saying. TiempoGris picking up on the tempo of your defense, and there's that delay close heavy that they have been looking for all set long, getting it right here. Not going to be able to kill off of it, but going to be able to set up a situation where the dash up 2L will TiempoGris the big reward off of the big download on Grisk Smash to put them at a point where they got one more game to get in the top 8.
And Grisk just going right back into it. That's the kind of thing where I'm like, you take a second, take a moment.
RL check, not biting on the setup from HCat bot. Oh, but bit right there, trying to look for the DP, bit off a little bit more than they can chew. And the chef willing to serve up some food, and you're getting some just desserts right here. Going to be able to take them all the way to the corner, set up the M Bros once again. And once again, TiempoGris just holding down back.
Find our way out, get rid of the dudes. Fireball in, gets the throw. Okay.
Oh no, I think that was supposed to be Bros, but he still got it. Just had a different timing that they wanted, but still gonna be able to find the conversion into the ultimate awesome sauce. Grisk still trying to fight for some more time in that gamer chair. TiempoGris can shut up the door here, starting it off with a far H to do just that.
Back, okay. There we go, using the bro to bait out a response from Tiempo. HBA, just keep it simple here. No!
There's a reset.
This still not dead!
Oh
Brother, no.
No.
Not like, they can't go like this.
Grisk, come on, dog. At this point, by his commentary, I'm rooting for you to close this game out. Please close this game out. Do not let it go out like this, man.
Can't
Do not let it happen.
Oh no.
Oh no. Grisk.
No shot! Tiempo taking it back with on a pixel chip amount of health. Oh my gosh. Set point going to Tiempo right now.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta see if Chris is gonna be able to mentally steel themselves after that, because that is a very tough way to lose it. TiempoGris right now has to feel all the momentum, and a Beatrix with momentum, well, it can win Evo. Definitely win this set here in Kanme Online Clash, if Grisk allows it to be the case, but it's easier said than done, and what is always done by a Beatrix is a nice little far H in neutral. Is Lowain going to be done here after this SBA link? Nah, not quite, but a throw will do it. That's why we mashed, yeah. That's tough for Grisk, but that's very nice for TiempoGris when Wilnas hits you. But honestly, the same could be said for Vaseraga, because I think that he, maybe less so than Wilnas, but still to a point where it can be tough in this meta, can have polarizing matchups. But again, momentum is so big in these games, especially for these two characters that have a lot of health. but can delete yours just as easily. So we'll see what gives here. Right now, Fuselit giving Nothing a lot of problems here with these fireballs and these sweeping slashes. Nothing having a tough time trying to advance in on that.
You were kind of mentioning it. I think one of the big things that can stop Wilnas kind of in his tracks is any kind of character that can put up a giant wall. And Vaseraga is nothing but putting up walls. Between the stance slashes, between the fireballs, between his giant normals, he just can prevent you from getting in. It's a very frustrating thing to deal with. Because again, we're watching usually no real combo, no super hit until we land on fireball. We are just playing at like max range stance, throwing out the follow-ups, and playing around armor. Like, that was 2 near perfects. The set wasn't even over and we put a score up for Fuselit.
Holy moly. Yeah, the problem is though, if you're a win so good it counts twice. Problem for Nothing though is I'm not entirely sure what character that he has in his pocket that would make it a little bit easier, because I feel like they all have problems where they go up against a moving wall like Vaseraga, and that's kind of one of the best ways to play into them. As we see Ladiva, she kind of has that same problem, but she's still a grappler, will be able to find their chance to get started. Also has access to that ult lariat, which is pretty nice. But yeah, Fuselit kind of showing off why it can be a little bit of an uphill battle here for Nothing, and it's definitely going to be uphill when you're down a game.
And I feel like it's also an issue where like character swap won't do much against the playstyle that Fuselit was going for. It's just that once we get in, we now have Ladiva's terrifying set play. It's just been, we got in once, we're running mix. Give me another command grab. Okay, good jump from Fuselit. No punish though. There we go. Nothing but the punish to be able to kill here. Hopefully. No. I might have cursed it. I might have cursed it.
No, it's okay. Ladiva, very healthy girl. Very healthy girl. Eats her Wheaties, but gonna have to eat a CHBC. Hard knockdown here. Vaseraga just waiting out of the way, but the headbutt still gonna find their mark. The third one. Thought you were out of the range. Nah. We got a big head. We got a mask to give it a little bit more extra range. A little bit of dirty play here underneath the luchador mask. Shouts out to El Grande Americano, but here we go. You're gonna get real home. Your nationality is the East Coast corner here. Nothing making you very comfortable here in this game too, right here in this spot.
Good back out. What a read coming in on that reversal. This game, this specific game, usually is struggling to like get a solid meaningful hit. We got one here, but you gotta be able to turn things around. Ooh, okay.
Setting up the wall to send out a range with Far H, Far M, and the Fireball. Even with this threat of Soulforge too, to reinforce the fact that Nothing, you cannot pass go here.
Oh no.
Cannot collect 200. Oh, the heavy lariat though could have been big time for Nothing, but they're gonna be spending some more time in that left post corner and gonna be able to bait out the BC, the delays and the stagger. Finally gonna be able to find the counter hit, close light, go into the SSBA, a 3 count. And 2 rounds for Ladiva as we go to game 3 with an even set count between Ladiva and, well, Ladiva has the 1. Wilnas don't have nothing, but looks like Ladiva might be the winning play here for Nothing.
Battle 1. Engage.
I think Fuselit is also doing a lot of, it looks like random spot dodges in neutral. I think we know Nothing likes to throw out Lariat, especially alt lariat, so I think that's him just preemptively trying to dodge alt lariat from Ladiva. Turning around for a small drop though.
You scoops off the Savage Rampage stance. being a little bit more aggressive, using our own Lariat right here, trying to look for the 5U, but nothing parked the brakes right before they got into the lot. Don't have to enter your license plate quite yet. We're still in the driver's seat right here. Gonna make Fuselit DC on out of there, try to reclaim some space, but the blue flash gonna beat the yellow. But this time the blue flash winning out. Oh, Tackle not gonna be able to confirm off of that, and gonna be welcomed with the blue flash on the part of Ladiva. The ultimate headbutt reversal going to win it for nothing. Very scrambly down the stretch, but traversing through the slop is going to be Ladiva and nothing.
Good jump over, manages to get the full confirm here. Sit on down. Starting to crack open Fuselit. Nah, reading him like a book, and this should be enough here. Nothing. Coming back, taking 2 games in quick succession here.
Yeah, we were lamenting the matchup that Ladiva would have to face, especially up against Fuselit's playstyle, but there ain't nothing like home cooking. You know, you go back to the comfortable soul food, the goodness that you grew up with, and that's the familiarity that nothing has with Ladiva. And also, got home field advantage. You're in the Jewel Resort Casino. You got the crowd cheering for you. All the bets are placed in your favor up against the heel. Oh, but here we go. Heel to the chin right here as we get the Scythe doing just that. Good start here for Fuselit, being able to set up the wall here early and keep it going with the ult fireball. This is what you want to see here.
Sure, and what I want to see is even more damage. Set up the Soul Forge. Yeah, we jumped it.
No shot,
we knew it was
bro.
coming. But we're just playing leapfrog against all these command grabs right now. My command grab has invulnerability. And catches the spot dodge from nothing.
Battle 2.
Yeah, man. That is the set, honestly, in a nutshell. Just these wonky interactions if one person's not setting up the wall or the other one's getting started. It's just been a tale of 2 different characters just throwing blows at each other. And here we go, a big start here for Ladiva, putting Ladiva in the corner. That's why we're doing our best to really try to get our own momentum going, but denied at the pass. Very generous with their spending of the meter, especially defensively, because this position has just been so strong. You know, of course, it's Ladiva, it's a grappler. You want their back to be up against the wall. You want them to be guessing for their life. I don't care how much extra health you have.
The stare down. Ah, what a whip punish! Using the 200 duck underneath. Maximize our damage here. This should be able to do it. Yeah. Okay. Set point for nothing.
Battle 3.
That was some crisp optimization there.
A little bit of that home cooking at play. You know exactly what you need to do to route to get exactly the amount of damage to get the job done. And we might be done with this set here because we're right back into the corner. Less than 15 seconds into the game. Catching them holding up, but just keeping it up with these bevies of 6/6Ls. Chest to the helm, but then helm to the dirt. Ultimate Jewel Resort Screwdriver gonna find ya. How about another one? We got meter for a third one.
No, it's the
Just
normal back
normal throw. Yes. Look, he can't help himself, man. He can't help. There's gotta be some. There's gotta be some trickiness.
Here's the thing. I actually like EX Narm a lot. I think this character's good. I think this character's pretty solid. Like, her damage is insane.
Yeah,
We've seen
underrated.
this character do. Vermilion shows that this character can do amazing things.
We also saw her in top 8 at the Super Tournament as well. So
Yeah.
very can get the job done. Also has some pretty strong defensive options if she's right on her Avare, being able to side switch for, like you said, a good amount of damage. Very, very nice here, but we're gonna see what chance that they get here because Kiragaki kind of playing at a splicing where it's hard for them to find those chances and score those hits to side switch.
I think also just having full-time access to a DP can't be undersold versus normal Narm where you have that counter that then becomes a DP versus the normal DP. Like, I don't know. I think this character actually provides a little bit more stability. It's just that normal Narm has such a swing factor with the flip.
Yeah, having that scare factor is definitely something that is much, or not having it is much maligned when you're playing EX Narm, because you see her jump. There's not something in the back of your head just being like, oh, I gotta watch out for this. But gonna be able to find that jump in right here. But the Beyblade gonna be able to break through the black flies. The Exterminator.
It's another throw. Give me a third.
Oh, over the 2M, gonna be able to get the flip, denying the unblockable setup with the BC on the projectile. Dragalia done a little bit of their homework, but still getting sniped by the almighty JU, man. Look, if you are in any adjacency to what makes the sky blue, you've got the messed up JU, dog. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that rhyme.
You're welcome.
Big fan.
Thank you. I've been known to write a couple of times, but you know, how many chapters have been written by the Vicky in these net play brackets? Fuselit's done it a lot, Dragalia's done a lot of passages of victory, but Kiragaki, not necessarily a good fan of fiction. They like to keep things real. And what's real right now is you're already down to less than half your health bar after Kiragaki is just not a fan of whimsy at all.
Might not have anything to do with it. This character can just RNG, get nothing but stars and cannonballs. Right now it's a bunch of normal balls, which not great. Kind of sucks. There we go. Throw up some nuclear bombs. Oh,
don't care. I got dive kick. Don't care. Don't care.
Tee-hee.
That's the funny thing too, because the joke among net play brackets is that Fidgeties, when they're on the Vikala, the way that they maximize the character is that they just have unreal RNG. Dragalia doesn't necessarily have the same rabbit foot chained to the back of their player pack. So as you're seeing, haven't been getting a lot of help from the RNG gods, but to be able to get the cannonball here, but just out of the way of the cannon itself. So Kiragaki going to be able to weave through all of that, directing traffic. But 623U, Dragalia denying any more Bub's offense. We're right back in, man.
To be fair, one thing is that do we know if Dragalia or Fidgeties have a cheat engine active? Are we manipulating some odds?
I can't speak on that. I don't have their PS5,
I don't know.
so. Oh.
Cheat engine on a PS5? That's crazy.
Maybe. Look, you want to win these brackets or not?
No, I like using slow mo to steal thousands of world records in Trackmania. Call me Rio. All right, we are getting the normal Narmaya, the Dragalia special.
Bro. I'm mad for Kira there. I'm kind of mad for them there. Got the hit off of the anti-air karma, but couldn't quite get the conversion. So CHBC to get on out of there, keep our offense up. It's gonna be harder to pin them down though, because now you got flip back.
Take out, gets out of the corner. Good dive kick. One throw. Oh no, the reversal anthem!
That is a devious. Being able to spot dodge the U flip, and then when you're trying to continue your offense after the fact, go into the anthem. Oh, Kiragaki just setting the phasers to 11 right now and just been so good playing around anything and everything Dragalia is trying to represent, especially in that offense and neutral phase, because anti-6XL and the TK dive kick going to be able to steal their turn every single time that there's room. Kiragaki, my goodness gracious, and another one.
Those instant air TK dive kicks have been instant air TK. Dang, I'm just repeating myself. These dive kicks have been so on point for Kira right now. But Dragalia turning around. What a punish. No, doesn't get anything else off of it.
Are we going to be able to punish that? Yeah, no cinematic, but still going to be able to get out of dodge, but can't dodge that DP right there, committed to that close light. Ult DP giving Dragalia one more chance before they get sent down to losers, but Kiragaki, like you've been saying, just very, very strong right now.
It doesn't help that a near universal answer for those dive kicks with a 2H. Not a great option on this Narm champion, gotta be honest. All TP coming in from Kira. That's from Dragalia, but gets clipped here. Uh-oh.
That flips. Swapping between stances and gonna be able to get our chance. Opening up with the counter hit, cashing out into the SBA. Dragalia gonna be able to take first game, draw first blood on Beelzebub. Kira goes right back into it, going to game 4 now. Signs of life here from the Black Butterfly. Take on throw, send out the black flies, just playing a little bit more reserved and neutral now, just forcing this respect from Dragalia, but finally going to be able to find their chance here.
Finally gets the flip. A simple super, yes indeed. I'm not saying it's a comeback, but
you're saying there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance. But a good check from Kira. Gonna maximize this combo here, moving all the way to the corner. Throw bait. We don't go for an answer here. No.
Nah, we don't do that.
We do. I appreciate you, Kira. Doesn't mean you're eating more than 50% on that? Yes. Is it worth it? Also, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna go on socials. Oh no, but you're gonna go on a poster. The H flip gonna be able to get the second interaction needed to get the second win on our column. Dragalia forcing a game 5 with the Narm and potentially claiming a bounty. I don't know, do we count EX Narm and Narm as 2 separate characters? So if they win this set, do they get that bounty?
I would say so. Those are 2 separate characters with 2 separate group sets.
That's fair enough, yeah. I said going into this that bounty in specific, in particular, was the Dragalia special. So I was just like, if anyone's gonna get it, it's gonna be him.
Oh no. Oops. Backing up, just threatening the dive kick.
Looks like he denied. Gonna be able to get the stagger pressure right there. H cancel into the SBA, just put them not quite at throw range, but still a scary spot. Gonna spend one of their last 2 BP to get out.
No!
Oh,
does that
no way!
No.
Brother.
It looked like it because it was like I think the cinematic was facing Kira, but we were blocking that position. It's gonna be sad if we do all this hard work. It's fine though. Still got rounds. We're not done.
Yeah, Beelzebub doesn't believe in playing the favorites. He just wants to show everybody that he is the ultimate life form. That's all that matters to him at the end of the day. Looking for that TK dive kick, the ultimate move this set for Kira so far. Catching the head top has been Bug's hairstylist, but catching them right over the head with the anti-air close heavy and then gonna traverse through the scramble. Dragalia bringing it to final round of the final game of our top 8 qualifier.
Trying to read Kira like a book, runs into the karma. build up. Ooh. DP all around. Works out well for Flip. Able to sit him back down.
Ooh. Jump caught.
I want to see an Anthem. I want to see it. It'd be really funny.
It could win, too. They get a couple more touches.
No!
Oh, gonna flip over the SBA. So no meter in Kiragaki's pocket. All the meter in Narmaya's. Checking with that far M. Last BP spent. No diamonds on either side, but the meter on mine, and no cinematic needed. The SSBA plus the 50% tax. Sure, but like I said, doesn't matter what the matchup is. The Wilnas hits you. I mean, everybody's equal.
Yeah.
But can we get there is the question. Right now, LazyRuin just setting up the seals and throwing out the far heavies as a wall. Got our chance there with the burst option though, so we're slowly making our way to the corner, but denied. Got our toes touched and had the meteorite to help us out.
Ooh, huge DP. Prayer there. For the MP jump. Yeah, I think Galleon is able to put up a pretty decent wall. You have that far heavy. That is a really good wall, but it's just kind of hard because, yeah, any hit here, literally any single hit. This is a tie game on health. LazyRuin might be dead. You are dead.
I got the R.
No. Okay.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
DP.
Oh goodness, that would have been tragic if they were able to make it off of that drop. But yeah, that was a fatal error. Well, not even an error, but they tried to get some 5U action and trying to catch an approaching Wilnas, which I don't disagree with, but this time able to block the overhead. No throw punish though. And now just sitting at a spot where we're trying to build that wall, but once again, if you're not able to stop the knee, it becomes a harder task.
Keep it safe. Gets ultimately out. That's the one thing I've always said about Wilnas is regardless of what you think about him on a tier list or anything, does not matter. This character needs 2 hits to win. And you need to play perfectly to not let him get those 2 hits. Like right now, LazyRuin is in a pretty good spot. You're still gambling for your life. It does not matter.
Yep. 0 BP though, so you got to commit to a DP or a super if you're going to be able to break out of jail here against Galleon. But LazyRuin going to be playing it very, very safe there. That could have been a big whip punish on the 236H, but not quite ready for it. There's nothing biding their time, but running right into the 236H after it comes right back. 5 seconds have elapsed, and so has your time in round 2. We go to round 3 here. LazyRuin evening things up. Getting started with the counter hit 236M. Gonna be able to jump over Flaming Knee and beat the Flaming Fist. Once again, the DP bait. LazyRuin, the momentum, but we've seen it stolen time and time again. Let's see if we can prevent it this time. Doesn't look like that's the case. Gonna catch them airborne with the 236U. So it has been the quarter circle forward skill that has been the coup de grace for LazyRuin to be able to take first blood here. We'll see if nothing is going to switch, but they're going to keep it with the Will Nasty.
We were doing pretty good. This character is a solid pick, I think, for nothing here. Like a throw. Ooh, could have been a bad situation. Nothing. Really wanting to get out of here. Be able to take the corner here.
Oh, gonna be able to jump over. That's been the choice here. Not necessarily setting up the wall against the knee when it's available, but just gonna be able to jump over it, get the punish on the other side. But still, tough task here. Gonna BC on 22H, but that's not gonna be too terrible here for LazyRuin, but they are on chip, so they gotta be very, very careful, as does nothing trying to advance, running right into the far H. That wall, Curry, that wall.
enough damage here. Plus friends. Oh no! What was that mix?
Hello? Hello? Help? Help?
We're hitting the 360s on this.
The grappler has side switch. Help! Help! It's left rights. It's KOF,
Right.
brother.
Nothing is thinking. What do we do here? Not the mirror.
The mirror. The mirror. Look, I'm down. I'm down for the mirror. I feel like LazyRuin would also be down for the mirror.
I don't think LazyRuin is down for the mirror.
Galleon versus Galleon.
Oh yeah, never mind. I was wrong.
Nope,
I
we
was
are
wrong.
we are not looking forward to this one.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Brother.
Listen, we're doing fine. All you gotta do is beat yourself. It is the condition of mankind to overcome oneself. Oh, the same side.
Be able to set the seal. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I don't see the Galleon mirror a lot, but I love the fact that the seals are blue on player 2.
Yep.
That's really cool. I love that. So you don't have the visual. So you have the visual discrepancy between the two. Oh, but you're gonna have to know the spot dodge at the right time up against that 623H. The Rock waiting for you on the backswing. LazyRuin on the upswing here to take a 3-0 set and propel themselves in the top 3 off of the back of what's been a very strong run by the Galleon. Oh no.
Trying to maneuver our way in. Oh no, command grab. It's the sweep follow-up. This is so much damage. Are you done?
You're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, LazyRuin gonna win the mirror between the two. Even though they showed much chagrin going into it, didn't seem like it.
I don't know. This one feels weird. I feel like this is in like in terms of the Shoto matchup, I think Beatrix is kind of win this one clean.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard for Sandy to really establish anything up against Riding Free, as we got the Clash right there, going to be able to do it Lariat v Lariat. But it's kind of hard to make Beatrix kind of respect a lot of the sort of mids that Sandalphon's dispensing from a distance between the Fireball, the 2-2X, and some of the more longer range pokes like Far H. So right now, Dragalia though, looking pretty nice right here. Got the Clash once again, gonna win out and go into the SBA. So you know what? Maybe none of that matters.
We're rocking and rolling. Doesn't punish that whiff throw. See, that's what I was saying earlier. Those fireballs are really solid. And seeing Sandy use it in this matchup, I think could be kind of important to neutralizing that threat. Oh, what a gross shimmy.
Okay. Sandy already looking pretty nice right here. Just keeping it real fundamental on the back of honestly a character that thrives on a fundamentally sound player. So just going to be able to use a lot of the real basic tools that make a Shoto strong in this game. Good normals, some presence in neutral, and then, you know, when you get your offense started, just identify what the opponent likes to do. But we identified that Sandy was going to take to the skies, got the clean counter hit 2H there. So big damage up against a character that's going to take 10% extra now that they're in that fire form.
Just threads the needle there. Oh no, we're in the corner. This should be simple. Thank you, Tiempo, for confirming the kill. Taking that first round of game 2.
Battle 2. Engage.
Good flash. Dragalia's won, I think, every Clash so far.
Yeah, that's part and parcel of the reaction, just being able to have that Clash recognition. TiempoGris hasn't quite caught up to it, but they're going to catch them with the no escape.
Oh, no.
Command grabs in tow. Delta clock as well. And then, like I was saying, when you have riding free on deck, it's hard to really claim space at any range because we just riding free underneath it, and that's the kill from a distance. Ultimate riding free pulls up. Sends you to the after party. We'll see who's coming after Sandy here for Dragalia.
We got reactions in different ways. We're thinking. We're relaxing. We're feeling good. I am not influencing anything. Go off, I guess.
Djeeta.
It's EX, Djeeta. It's EX. It's EX. EX. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Oh, yes,
we're going Jex, huh? You have a Jex?
Yes, brother. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes. And, well,
we got person light on screen.
Just gonna pull up. Oh, God. Oh, no. There we go. We still got the DP, though. We got those in both versions.
Okay.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, I don't think this character needs that much to be pretty solid. That is to be said. Solid only. Right now, Tiempo is putting up something. This should be just a link into super. Take out another round here.
So, belt to what you would classify her in a tier list. Been told to keep it PG, so that's the extent of what I'm going to say. Anyway, Heavy Thunderbird to get on out of there. Woo! And then the toe tap right there. Already putting EX Djeeta right back to that left coast corner. But 6XL gonna find a spark. Doesn't matter what character you are. It's a really good option. So it's a heavy riding free. Looking for no shot, throw me, but the exchange of greetings. Going on a little bit further.
Howdy,
Looking like a Black family reunion out here. Oh my goodness, but it almost looked like a myth punish. Oh no.
Okay. This character doesn't get a ton. We have lost our one combo tool.
Them catching them low. Okay, rounding EX Djeeta. How about that?
Alrighty, we're doing good.
Delay mash after M Thunderbird. Gonna run up with the throw. 2 stocks to our name. Block the overhead.
Okay,
Oh.
This is a howdy neighbor kind of night. Keeps the gun, DP in return.
NPC, Beatrix can get started here. Just gonna keep it real safe, real standard. Not really going for any staggers, just going for these 6XLs. Ooh, caught him on the top, but not gonna be able to get deep enough for a combo after the fact. 6XL, however, gonna work out for Beatrix. All the way in the corner, don't really need too much. We're just gonna cash out into the SBA. Keep it real simple, keep it real standard. TiempoGris 2-1. Drum roll, please. Yeah.
Alrighty. Going back into Narmaya. At least we only have to do a first to 2 this time to take it back.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, Sandy at least gave him a little bit of help. So the Narmaya doesn't have to clean up too much of a mess here up against Beatrix. TiempoGris, though, is a tough customer to take any momentum from once they get started with this character. Dragalia, though, has seen their fair share of comebacks in this environment, so Nothing that they haven't done before. We'll see if they can do it again. Already putting them in the corner. Narmaya strike throw. Still strong, no matter what opponent you're going to go against. And that's one of the reasons why that heavy flip to catch you and the combo after. Dragalia already starting up the hill, trying to reach the summit to get to top 3.
Going for the tricky stuff, okay. Has to end early. Tiempo pressing out, but there's that counter DP. No. That old Thunderbird lets it get out. Woo. Quick confirmative restand, this should be enough to do it. Ties it up, simple as.
Jeez.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, that was a quick one. I feel like TiempoGris didn't even really have time to breathe at any point. Dragalia just really not messing around anymore. Oh, I love the air-to-air right there to just keep Narmaya out of the skies, but still got to respect what you can do on the ground. The scam flash on the back of the transient. Far H not going to really find its mark here, so Dragalia is still going to be able to keep Beatrix pinned down.
I like the use of JM here to just air-to-air Dragalia, trying to keep him locked down. Ooh. The run-up throw.
Fireballs, just to keep Dragalia blocking. Zell gonna find his mark. Yes, sirree. All the way to the bank we go. Cashing out SBA. Final game, final round here. Who's gonna, or actually no, TiempoGris taking the first round of the final game in the set. We'll see if we get to a round 3, if Dragalia has something to say about it.
Perfect to turn it back around. Final game, final round. This top 8 is gonna take a while. I got a bad feeling about this. If this is the level play we got.
Look, we got a KOF patch coming out tonight, so we might as well pay homage by making the top 8 as long as possible. But right now, going the distance here.
True.
Game 5 between the two, just exchanging some clean hits in neutral. Oh, Fireball War gonna win out for TiempoGris. All the way to the corner off the back of that 6-6 L4L. Riding freeze, a beautiful thing, baby. We love the pursuit of liberty and happiness of Beatrix.
Trying to shimmy out here. The 2M interrupts. The jump in though. Speed him get a ton. Next hit though for sure. Next hit for sure. TiempoGris will be fighting LazyRuin in winners finals off. Gex is so much fun to watch.
Believe in victory.
This is a fun one tonight.
Engage.
Obviously, if you haven't seen EX Gran, character's a lot more aggressive, a lot more close range, has more tools, more plus frames. Still, monstrous damage. But
no.
you with that, you with that one button DP, you kind of die. I'm sure that was probably like run up fireball. Still have all the things to make Gran that plus 2/2M.
Yep. A little bit more oomph to it, especially up close. Looking for that reaction check one more time. Just a little bit late on the startup though, so the Lariat gonna find its mark. Fuselit though, just taking his sweet time right here.
No!
Oh, I love that. Again, the reaction check just goes into stance, empty cancel it, forcing a response from Ryazo and baiting him and punishing it because of that. I love it. Fuselit in game 1, round 1, already saying, I'm in your walls, brother. Let me in. Let me in. I'm breaking down the door. I'm asserting I'm disrespecting your privacy by coming in anyway.
Slowly playing around fireballs. Run up. Stance cancel. Man grab is coming through. I like the pattern here. It hasn't caught on what to do. It's the threat of just plus frames is so scary. Good throw. Ah, the jump back though. Doesn't give up a turn. Never mind. Oh, you're shot.
You with all that extra health?
Was gonna make it, but. Whew.
I know it was close. I believed you. I really did. That's why I was like, ooh, that's gonna be close. But Vaseraga hanging on just for a quick second more. But we'll see how long Gran can hang on. Back throw incident and 3 throws in succession. Waiting out of the far H range, but my far H is a lot more lengthy than yours, so I can sit at a good range. But Ryazo just turning up the aggression right now to force Vaseraga on their back foot. Go for the reaction check this time around. Ryazo just being very disciplined, waiting for their chance offensively, but the toe tap from Vaseraga Fuselit gonna yeet them across the stage. 5U, Soul Forge intact.
Any hit here, stare him down. Like the DC on the armor break. Fuselit working with the very little gas right now. Tank's almost empty. We can just kind of bully Fuselit. It does mean that Ryazo has to approach, but just careful, any hit.
A lot of meter for a burst option as well. 15 seconds left on the clock. 5U to give us a little bit more threat. Oh, the whiff! No! That's unfortunate, looking for the armor break there, but Fuselit sitting right out of range where it would whiff, cancel into the slam. Welcome to the jam, Fuselit, the man up 1-0. And I do want to point out the fact, I understand why Ryazo going for that armor break, especially when Soul Force goes, because true to the name, up against Vaseraga, that move being 3 hits to dispel any armored move that they commit to. I love that.
214.
Yeah.
214X is Decimate. That's Decimate.
Oh, that's Decimate.
Armor breaks
okay,
the.
Oh, the advancing one where he's down.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
The one where it breaks his arm.
Ah.
I wish it actually. Imagine if it did actually break armor. That'd be insane.
That'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool. Very thematic. We won't ever have it. Good reversal here from Ryazo. Ooh, but Martin also meeting in the air. Move's so sick, I had to pull out the government.
Oof.
Pause here. Didn't confirm with the 2-2X. One of the unique properties of Armor Break is that you can cancel the hit of it into any other special, which leads to solid confirms and stuff, but Ryazo generally just holding on to cooldowns, doesn't want to burn them on something that might not work out.
Sweep and Decimate air.
No, the infinite armor!
Unlimited armor, unlimited power. Fuselit to round 2 we go. 15 seconds on the clock once again. Just playing that slow burn and finding the exact right time to really run away with it, especially on the back of some armor shenanigans. But here we go, Ryazo breaking through. Good corner carry. Another great gift granted to EX Gran. Uh-oh. It looks like we're okay.
EX Gran is Mace Windu in this situation?
Maybe.
Okay. Understandable.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Mace Windu's pretty cool. He's cool in my book.
And throw. Ryazo just running back in. Does not matter, but fireball from Vaseraga, everyone's favorite. I feel like that's everyone's favorite. Everyone loves dealing with that move. Ooh, good whip on the tackle, gets the throw. Oh! This is not great. We're just gonna go for the silly refresh. Ooh, what a spot dodge!
Oh.
Ryazo should be able to kill here.
All right, Chip is
Never
a factor
mind.
though. Got to be careful though. We've sat at a good range, out of the range of Decimate, but not this time. Just a little bit too slow on the back walk. Ryazo's gonna snipe you there. Really good stuff right there. The counterplay against Vaseraga coming through in the clutch, but right into the clutches of the Armored Giant. The back throw incident prompting a DP right from EX Gran before he can get any momentum started. Momentum is now in EX Gran's corner as you are in the East Coast one here. Ryazo off to a good start.
It's hot there. Counter hit on that useless. This should be a cancel in the super here. One more hit though. Oh, the throw. Ryazo tying things up. That was some real good adaptation on Ryazo's part.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, just opting to be a lot more aggressive. I mean, they were aggressive from the outset, but it feels like they're not even pretending that they're going to mix it up this time. They're just like, all right, I am just going to smother you so you do not get a chance to even breathe and get a soul forge off. So honestly, don't disagree with it. A lot of characters thrive like that against Vaseraga, where they just overwhelm him offensively before he gets a chance to get started and do that to you. So Ryazo, I think, doing a pretty good job in that aspect and definitely making sure to crank it up to 11 in that department.
The extra hits didn't come out there. Another infinite armor situation. BC on the alt tackle. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it.
Engage.
For these decimates, but Fuselight just pumping the brakes every now and again just to make it a little bit harder for Ryazo to know when he's going to walk into the range. Well, that will be effective, but good whiff punish right there. Reset into the throw. BC to get away, reset back to neutral, but Ryazo now going to be using these cooldowns to be able to get approached, but now backing off a little bit more. I can't imagine. I can't imagine that's what we wanted, or else we're calling out a decimate from that, but a very expensive call out.
At least Fuselight's starting to fight out of the corner, taking back mid-screen. Ryazo can just kind of chill. Can't chill too much now, but there we go. All decimate.
Battle 3. Engage.
He's up here.
Ooh, very generous with the PCs. Air stall as well. Such a great tool in this game just to prevent any anti-air actions from Gran, especially when Gran can make it hurt. Oh, trying to make it a little bit more painful off of the back of that stray hit, but it's gonna be pain train population you, bro, after that whiff on the DP. That's tough.
Falls out the back jump. Oh no! Alt fireball. Coming on through. 2-1 for Fuselight. Hi, Vira.
Battle 1. Engage.
Want to jump in to start off game number 4. Solid pressure. Fuselight in a pretty healthy position just to down back for a bit. Woo! No! Wrong timing on the spot dodge as well. So So much damage. The side switch, we're kind of goofy with it. On all these staggers. You were saying, Zoma?
I was gonna say exactly that. I'm trying to look for a spot to get a big hit right here. Got them on that delay close heavy before, but this time Fuselit just saying, I got so much health left, I'm not even gonna try to gamble it and give you free hits. Dead space, Fuselit, letting 35 seconds just tick down. Ryazo does have to make something happen, especially since chip damage is a factor. And so is armor. Unlimited on the slam follow-up right there to burst through all hits of that DP. Fuselit now looking to send Ryazo home at set point now.
Cool. It's called out. How we're just coming through with the U follow-up here. There we go. The shimmy finally baits it for a Fuselit. We're also trying to cash out as best we can. The double shimmy? Give me a triple. No, the all command gap comes through.
Oh. Sitting right outside that far range. Whiffing on the overhead slash. Immediately cancel into the U command grab. Punishing a late reaction. Oh, it's so scary. Just menacingly marching towards EX Gran, who's trying to open them up. One more throw will not be quite enough, but it will be if you're Vaseraga catching a landing Gran with the ultimate great scythe Grinneth as he pleases. If he just tries to run away sound H pros, well, hey, Vira's on the back foot. We'll see what Grisk opts to do here. Opts to just delay 6XL.
Really solid strike throw so far. Oh, we get the pickup? You're gone. With a perfect. Also, shouts to Ryazo rating us as we get into the other set. Thank you for playing. Going on an excellent show here tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, a little bit of a regale setup. Uh-oh.
For going install here, he's gonna get some extra damage here. I agree. Just take Lowain down, especially since before he can get HPA, so next hit could be his last breath, but breathing a little bit easier now that we get out of the corner here. The sweep gonna be able to side switch now. We'll see what Mythie has on this defensive end. Oh, okay, went for the counter play, but just wasn't quite ready for the raging strike after the fact, but ready to spot dodge there. Punish with a 2L. Mythie up 1-0. Yeah, counterplay I'm alluding to there on the Embros is that Vira can do 2 hits of medium auto combo and then cancel in a Raging Strike to get rid of both the bros, or hit Lowain and then move forward to where the bros won't hit her, and then the Raging Strike will get rid of the bro. So it's very privileged in that aspect of this matchup.
Ooh, okay. DP for footsies is kind of sick.
Oh no, went for the hard route.
Do we install here off this 5U? No, we're gonna just bring it corner to corner. It's the micro dash as well. Turning it around. Oh no! Try doing the same thing again. There we go. Mythie on an insane run right now.
Battle 2. Engage.
They have been steadily improving on this character, now showing up to more net play brackets and making a name for themselves. And you guys are seeing why, playing very, very strong in the face of very strong players in their own right. And what's a strong situation right here is denied by the UDP. Grisk was getting on the way to send up a little bit more momentum in their favor. Looking for a little bit of a tricky action a la Char Char, but Grisk not going. Gonna be able to hold down the guard button, and now gonna be able to hold Vira down on the right side of the screen.
Just hold on. No, never mind. You just perfect, and it's not gonna happen with HBA.
Battle 3. Engage.
Slowly pushing it. I don't know what Grisk. Grisk is I think kind of struggling to dealing with like Lumia neutral here. Also, Toriku, thank you so much for the big raid.
Oh, and the Lumi pickup. But it messed up. The friend was not a friend in that situation. MTP not going to be able to get through all the rockets as well, but the friend's going to help out in the form of the H-Bros. Tommy going to be able to hit her. So you still got caught low. No cancel, though.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
Back it up. Took a read on a BC, but gets thrown instead. Mythie on a 2-0 right now. Zoma, your girl might do it.
She might. I mean, look, she's been having a pretty good couple of weeks so far. So see you keep it going. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, it's 30 frames. All right, hold off some sauce. Ooh, got the little snack.
Ah! Mythie going for
They'll do
a
that.
bounty.
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. that's the Mythie special. The wake up 5H on defense. Big. They're a big fan of that. Also, you know, 6-6H, good dash heavy as well. Couldn't quite get the pickup on that, but there it is. Couldn't get the 2-2U, but just couldn't reset into the command grab again. Oh, Mythie just having the time of their life right now.
You're going crazy. No, that's not safe. Okay. Instant parry on DP on minus frames. We love it. Woo! Max range on the 2U. Is this enough with everything in the tank?
It's install, so it's possible. But not quite realistic, but just gonna be able to get that far L instead. The far L staggers on Vira with Lumi on top of you. Makes you really want to do something to get on out of there. Ooh, look for the whip punish 6-6H. We're gonna be able to get the DP anyway. Run up, Grisk takes the throw. Mythie has just been on point so far. Just Grisk not knowing exactly how to deal with Vira controlling the pace so strong.
I do like using the fadeaway JL as well to knock out one of the bros. That's huge. No drop. Put the run up. Counter hit, close heavy.
Trying to stop Dragalia's run here on the loser side of things. The Vaseraga prompting the straight up Narm from the word go. Not messing around now. And like I said, from the word go, already getting big damage here. Counter hit, close heavy. That was a little bit of weird routing, a weird setup right there, but all the same is Fuselit taking damage and being put in the corner.
I think it's also like because both of these players are TILIN, both of them have a ton of experience against each other. That like, yeah, no, we are just locking in straight away. We're not messing around. Right? Look, perfect. Like, what are we supposed to do? Every once in a while, Dragalia will go, no. I am that good. all the time.
How many medium sentinels can I get away with? Oh man, usually heavily annoyed, just gonna send her right back to start. Ultimate command grab, armor through the flip, and then send her right back again. Far heavy range. What are you gonna do to get out of here? Oh, couldn't quite get the flip, but still gonna be able to get the recovery there. 2M into the slashes. And for the heavy flip, nothing doing, but we just go into a throw instead. Another one.
No! Tries to snipe out the Soul Forge, still up. We're just gonna go for chip. Yeah. Forcing situation ties things up here. 1 round apiece in our first game. Woo! That's what we love to see.
Definitely a little bit of, yeah, I played you, you played me. I know what you want here. Round start, neutral jump. Run up 2H. Just let him know. Deep run in for the throw. Do it again. Nah, we were first.
Ooh, picks out the jump in. Okay. Dragalia taking game 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, once again, going for that round start neutral jump. Maybe looking to dissuade the use of Setsuna. Right now, dissuading any sort of approach right here, trying to reset your offense. The toe tap already putting a ton of damage on the board here. Getting some kind of stance to avoid getting punished. And usually with just all the early momentum right now. Okay, since still in the chamber, so Dragalia gotta mind their manners. Ah, but you mind your manners, you still get disrespected. The walk-up command grab, it's Fuselit gonna take the first round of game 2.
Okay. Big jump in, JU to fade it out.
Oops. 5H right there. Really wanted to end Vaseraga's life. Saw Mythie do it earlier and there was like, I don't like what you're putting down there. Be Galleon evening up the round count here. Use it still to be able to get an early Soul Forge. A couple of stray hits. Galleon still getting the chance to fight back and find the counter hit heavy.
So retake the corner, but the sweep. Fuselit pushing out more. Trying to bait out some reaction. 5U! Counter hits. Uh-oh. Bit of a stutter step here. Dragalia goes for the reset with the flip. Just gotta use these. We have no reversal, no nothing.
This is so scary. You're up against Narm, who's one of the stickier characters once he gets in, and you catch them jumping as a result. Dragalia up 2-0 now.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh, flips the throw. Oh, finally, Fuselet gnashing on Wake Up.
Sometimes you got all these deep run-ins that Dragalia's been going for, especially outside of the corner. You don't necessarily go for that heavy flip there, so there's not as much of a risk to mash in there, especially if you even get the heavy flip, not a big combo. Fuselet going to use that opportunity to start their own offense, steal their turn, and that's the result, a round in their favor.
You're gone, actually.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! How did that happen?
Battle 1.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? That is 2-1 for still Dragalia's favor. Fuselet showing signs of life. That was painful.
That's just such a crazy spot to match. I was just like, they hadn't done that, and I was like, I did not expect that hit. I really didn't. But I always expect an ult flip to come out when Narmaya's in play. Got a good bit of damage on there too, and a good way to get out of the corner, but going right back in there. Met with a wall full of plasma, ultimate instinction, and some Soul Forge action after the fact.
Command Dragon with another tackle. Whoa!
Wall full of plasma. Nothing beats it.
Battle 2. Engage.
For that heavy flip this time again, but again, we're in the corner, so it's a little bit scarier to match at that point. Got the hit right there on the jump in, but not quite ready to confirm there. The Fuselet going to be able to get out of dodge for a little bit, get a big slam. Probably just weaving in and out, seeing what Fuselet's going to do, all armored up on a Wednesday afternoon. Armored Lariat just run into the Mistfinder. That's pretty funny.
Starting to turn into a little bit of a slobber knocker. Running it down. Dragalia, calm down just a little bit. What a whip on the 2H. Could be what Dragalia needs.
Oh, slowly pushing Vaseraga to the corner, but again denied at the pass with the ultimate command grab reversal. But Dragalia trying to make their way right back to the corner, just slowly inching them there, now back throwing them there. Very threatening position, and that's exactly why the run-up heavy flip, it will come for everybody. And the flashes will come out in the form of the SSBA, and Dragalia going to advance in a hard-fought 3-1 over Fuselet in the Vaseraga.
Like, want to be close ranged up against the character that kind of has to be close ranged? I don't know. It's not that it's a bad pick. I'm just like, why not go for one of the other ones? You know?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in your camp. I would probably prefer the Galleon because you have a lot of effective ranges that are awkward for Vira, but I'm still playing devil's advocate here. I think the Soriz does have a puncher's chance against Vira, has a lot of really good ways to throw her off her rhythm. And see right there, that jet punch getting through the Lumi setup. Good way to beat the Mythie setup that she likes to go for, going for that Lumi into the DP to catch you trying to 6XL in, when you could dash punch in, catch the DP on recovery, and then you can get started.
With punish on the 6XM. Sweep, okay. What's I? Does not matter. We cash out here. We should, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Like I said, in the mid range against Soriz too, you want to make sure that all of your hits count. That's a big hit. That's going to count right there. It's going to count for a lethal amount of damage. These setups have been giving nothing a bit of a headache so far, but nothing can standardize the pace of the game. We can see what we see in round 1, but in round 3, we'll see what gives. Oh, 668.
I have We are choosing violence here tonight. We're up in the range of PG-13 for some violence. This is insane. What a bait again! Do we have enough here to kill? No.
No install here. Ah. Made me a liar. We need to send out. Oh, but gets caught by the run-in JH. Mythie going to be able to exercise the right to shenanigans and chicanery to get the first game in their favor and send nothing back to character select. There you go, Curry.
Versus
Yeah.
Vira.
Yeah.
Believe in victory.
This is
Battle 1.
probably the choice we should have picked from the get-go. Because you can run from it, you can deny it. Getting grappled happens to everyone.
I think I see your point, sir. And again, home cooking.
Yep.
Home cooking can't be underestimated. Comfort in fighting games is everything, and yeah, it's gonna be harder for Mythie to find these spots for their 5H, 5M to 6H just by the pace that nothing plays Ladiva versus how they play Soriz. So, gonna have to course correct how we approach neutral here to find our hits. 6XM's a good starter.
Backing up a bit. Huge. Save our meter for one more hit. Try to shimmy, bait out any reaction for nothing, but no.
Battle 2. Engage.
6XLs, -1 up against somebody like Ladiva. Can be scary, but already anticipating that they would go for that 5-frame Jewel Resort Screwdriver command grab. Getting the backdash and a good bit of damage afterwards. Good read on that situation there by Mythie, but nothing. Now using that BC to slowly push Vira to the corner and get started. Uh-oh.
Ah, the 2-man. Nothing's so good on those confirms. It's gone down. It's one more guess. Woo!
Oh no, yeah.
That's a big setup.
Yep. Always a cheeky way for most characters with set play to try to extend their turn, catch them asleep at the wheel by going into your setup special, but nothing. Ready for the 6XL this time around, ready to risk it for the biscuit, and gonna be able to come up with something there. Eaton. And now forcing game 3 with an even set count. Mythie with the HDP though.
Uh-oh. Back throw situation. I wonder if that was just nothing trying to like just take a minute to like see the reactions. Get depressed? The one answer. Oh no. It's caught low.
One wrong guess here. Could be disaster for you at SummerSlam. Oh, but the medium DP to get out of dodge.
Whenever, I feel like that's one issue that Mythie might run into, is that whenever Lumi's on the screen, you have a 33% chance of winning. Ooh.
But when I get into install, your chances drastically go down. Now I got a 35% chance.
Can we talk about how gross that delayed, super late JL was? That was
pretty
mean.
Good. Pretty damn good. Mythie clean on these setups. Very clean. Has a lot of tricks in the book in that department. Oh, nothing not calling the bluff here. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, so
No.
I understand. Oh.
Range for the far end, though. Never mind, not that time. Third time was the charm.
Not that one. Full cinematic on this special because the dropkick's got to have the full cinematic. It's gotta. They put a lot of time and budget into that one.
Battle 3. Engage.
You gotta be careful against hot dodges against nothing. He will learn your patterns.
Oos. Oh no, missed the sweep. Ah, that's so tough. Still an install though, so it's not all for naught, but it's not a good position to be in when you could have otherwise been an advantage. Nothing though, all the advantage in the Diva's corner. You gotta guess in the East Coast corner here. Chip a factor as well.
TILIN victory.
Parlay gonna find its mark. 2-1, nothing now. Mythie gonna have to figure out something quick because right now, nothing starting to get comfortable, especially now that they're on the Ladiva.
Cash out, yeah, this should do it. The leg drop, elbow drop, yeah, there we go.
Jeez.
Battle 2. Engage.
Crossbody chop. Still gonna be able to find a bit of damage. Goes for the drop kick. When the drop kick comes out, I feel like that's when you know the Ladiva's feeling themselves. They don't go for that early in the set. They go for that later in the set. Because, you know, nothing does it. Gabba does it. J-Man does it. Like, I see that come out, I'm like, I might have just lost, bro. This might be it. This might be it. But Mythie fighting back.
Oh, neutral here. Oh no, I confirm.
Last chance for romance. But no love lost. 5L gonna find ya. 3-1, Ladiva under.
I'm happy for a new mechanic, a new stage, all that stuff. But for right now, we gotta focus on 2.5 in our winners finals. LazyRuin and Tiempo. How you feeling? LazyRuin's been on an absolute hot streak.
We'll see if they're cooled down. Whoa, what a crazy clash right there. Alrighty, just slow things down a little bit, trying, but it's hard to stop the Hellcat from racing down the street and coming down the track. and now just denied any sort of offense. The same could be said. Ult TP, LazyRuin sensing the bit of urgency here because that's exactly what they were afraid of. 6-6L into the corner. TiempoGris gonna be able to tack on a lot of extra damage here because the SBA gonna put Galleon down to no BP and no life either.
Battle 2. Engage.
Here catches on the fireball. No, what is it? No fake outs, gets the command grab.
A lot of respect being shown on Beatrix's offense right now. Even going so far back as to just sit on top of the seal. But now that 236H is gone, I'm trying to, I see it. They're waiting for that cooldown to go up before they reinitiate because they don't want to get caught by that. So TiempoGris minding the cooldowns in terms of structuring their offense. I love seeing that from Beatrix and TiempoGris as they use it to go up 1-0.
I think another thing is that Tiempo was, the moment he got Delta Clock on board, he was fine, just holding him down back because the threat of Delta Clock was enough to make LazyRuin's pressure like a lot less structured, a lot less unsure. So I'm like, yeah, absolutely, just kind of hang out.
Good point. Riding free, just raw at any point while you're trying to throw out a far H or set up a seal could be equally as fatal as just, you know, waiting in the wings. Here we go. LazyRuin getting the early advantage now in this game. Denying even the minus frames on riding free. Just wants them back in the corner. Riding free is such a threat right now. You see LazyRuin knows it, how they're just alternating between standing and sitting and finally going to commit to the far H to stop a running Beatrix.
Ah, gets caught out. Oh no, Lazy getting caught doing something a few too many times. We should be able to confirm the kill here. Yeah. Yeah.
Beatrix da. Very active in our movement here on the ground and in the air, just giving LazyRuin a lot of approaches to think about. No free seals for you. This is not the aquarium, brother.
Playing this Granblue zone underneath the count, underneath the timer. Woo.
Stacking the steals. And the Chicago punish? Oh, that could have been huge damage for LazyRuin. Potentially could have killed. Maybe just didn't trust the frame data after the fact. Man,
there we go.
Tense. 8 seconds left. Beatrix has to make something happen here.
No, we
take
can
a
just run
command
away.
grab too. Yeah.
Time's up.
A time out. Giving the game to LazyRuin. Who could have seen that coming? That should be a bounty. Time someone out.
Believe in victory.
True. Between these two characters, hello?
Actually, no, never mind. I don't want that. I don't want to see matches go down to the wire. we don't want this to go 4 hours long.
Oh no. quick start for Beatrix here, though, so Curry, you might just get your wish. Oh, but the 5U coming out instead of the ultimate skill that would have set up the 50-50 safe jump. So an unfortunate error here for Beatrix, but a fortunate spot that Tiempo finds themselves in to jail them with that far H and then bait out the DP, missing on the big-time punish last time around. Not going to miss their chance this time, as I would say, who dropped. It's okay. Still take it.
Battle 2. Engage.
Sensors back. Ooh, the low. Big hit here. Cover any option here of Tiempo trying to get out of the corner. Oh, what a fake out! But the low.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Zoma, what can Tiempo do? We're starting to fall behind.
I mean, honestly, it's just been a matter of getting that early advantage, but I see that TiempoGris is really trying to start. But LazyRuin is really good at slowing down the pace of the game with this character. Even against Beatrix, that's such a tall task, but LazyRuin just doing a really good job. But now, see, there you go. If TiempoGris can sort of put a little bit more fear into Lazy's heart, whether it's just in a little bit more aggressive positioning rather than committal movement or committal specials, then it can become a game like this where you can get started, and now LazyRuin can't just sit back and play time and play patiently. Oh no, but see, that's what I'm talking about. As soon as you jump the gun, that's LazyRuin's chance. A Thunderbird misplaced, swatted out of the sky and back to earth. LazyRuin looking for a spot in Grands.
We're so close from going as far as we can in one of these brackets. Tiempo's not going to go out without a fight, though. Run up, getting our aggression on here. Slow it down. Ooh, just out of range for that 6XL. Calls it out. There we go. Solid punish, backdash.
58 seconds left on the clock, so you don't necessarily have to make something happen quite yet. Ultimate Thunder or Ultimate Dart Chaser, really good to catch them trying to play with the seals from a distance. I do like that option, but I don't love getting hit right there. Side switch there with the seal right under you. Man, that's a scary spot that you find yourself in. TiempoGris, what are you gonna do?
That could be it. We're it. We're on chip point. It's gonna be spot dodges forever. No, the low. Hold on. No delta clock.
No DP either. You gotta hold all of this.
No!
No! Oh no!
It's fine.
DP on Dag. This DP wins!
We're fine.
3. Engage.
I hate that a non-ultimate DP beats out the ult DP, man. Galleon's defense is sad. We just need Lazy to not fall apart here.
Easier said than done, Curry. Easier said than done, especially now that, again, that early advantage has been so valuable and is very valuable in this matchup, especially because of the bad defense. A lot of things that Beatrix is so strong in, Galleon's very weak in addressing. So LazyRuin, now 69 seconds left on the clock. Has to be the aggressor here. Has some time to play with, but you got to think that that's in the back of their mind right now, that they got to make something happen.
Jump in the lows. Tiempo bring this to game 5.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Listen, I'm all for having more more first to 5. Well, first game 5. Yeah, we'll do that. That's my grant.
Ooh, holding the corner position. Very good job playing that Granblue zone right now. LazyRuin, level 3 seal out. Doesn't get the meteor, but still gets Beatrix tripped up. That gives him a little bit more breathing room out, catching the spot dodge. Oh, and catching the blocking Beatrix. That's extra damage here with the ultimate command grab. Back to earth you go.
Getting a few extra levels. I don't know, we're burning a lot of our plus frames, a lot of our resources. There we go! We can all DP in return. The far heavy. We are in the same exact position, Soma.
Oh man, we will see how it plays out this game though. Already TiempoGris drawing first blood. Not a big drop of Crimson, but still enough to make LazyRuin a little bit uncomfortable because these small hits can add up, especially early. That's why we BC on out of there. Counter hit BC, set up the seals. Level 3 all the way, and the backdash out of command grab. TiempoGris finally being able to evade the primordial grasp. And now we can put Galleon down to 1 BP. The defensive trepidations that LazyRuin has with Galleon now becomes that much scarier in this situation.
Still pull it out here. It's not over until it's over. But just trying to throw things out, and the Star Chaser comes through. Final game, final round. Down below. We're close enough for the corner as well.
Gosh, it's not necessarily the damage, but the positioning and the early advantage that adds up in droves. Every set has just been who has been able to control the pace of the game, and it always starts in these first 20 seconds. That's why LazyRuin's really trying to do their best, but they get set right back down to earth. The heavy knockdown on the ultimate Star Chaser. TiempoGris just really, really trying to make sure that she has Galleon in the corner.
Tiempo's also been doing such a good job of blocking these 5Us, watching our toes. Oh!
Big trade. 1 BP left for Galleon. If TiempoGris gets in, defense is going to be very scary. Both of them jostling for position.
You have to be so careful about chipping out Tiempo here. Because Delta Clock online, but that shouldn't matter! The super! Is it enough? It is! LazyRuin's in Grand Finals! And an absolute nail biter! Oh my god!
Is this gonna be another situation where nothing, even though we've seen some might from the Soriz, but if they drop, is it just gonna be a quick switch to the Ladiva, or do they really commit to the Soriz here if they feel, even if they lose this game 1, that there was a good path forward? Aye. Well, it's a good start, nonetheless.
There we go. Catches the spot dodge. No follow-up.
Oh boy. Ult DP on tap for Soriz. So Dragalia has to mind that. Spot dodge on the jet punch. Oh, 6XL. Gonna hit. Wow. That was gonna get a little hairy, but Soriz gonna be able to take that round. Oop. Back row. Switch PC out. PC right back. Nobody wants to hold anything. Oop.
What's up?
Battle 3. Engage.
Ooh. Ooh. Waiting out of the 2M right there. Love that whiff punish. Wow, looking for that 6XL, but just hops right over it. That's so tough. You were obviously paying respect to it. Nothing. I know that you were paying respect to that flip, but even still, just the right time to delay it, catching the 6XL reset. Dragalia gonna use that to be able to get started. Oh, but the UDP still gonna find his mark on the second hit.
Yeah, this is it. There we go. Nothing on the board first. Regalia probably staying locked in. Yes, indeed.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, nothing gonna be able to take that first one. Big kicks, roundhouse fang to put us mid-screen. Dragalia trying to fight back, but nothing, just cutting them off, being the aggressor, very much working out for them. And I guess that works out because when Dragalia has options in on offense and in neutral, when she has that resource meter, just being able to prevent her from doing any of it is very valuable. Just run up at her and don't give her the room to exercise those options. See? Just deny it. Don't let her do anything. Do not let her play the game. 2L tap. Gonna win it.
Good press here. Stance on him. Y'all had nothing. Just catching Dragalia, pressing something here.
Oh, the almighty 5L. Big far edge confirm right there. Taking us to the corner. And taking us to round 3 in game 2. SBA on Dragalia. Good stuff right there. Confirms. Very clutch down the stretch from them. Can we get a good one here, or can nothing keep up the momentum? It's been very close between these two. Ooh.
Cash out. So much damage.
Oh, baby. Yes, sir. Calling out the parry. Just empty jump throw. Nothing up 2-0. And we're still locked in on the Narm. So that's going to be Dragalia on Narmaya for the rest of the set. Should it go the distance, they cannot change. Nothing, of course, does have the luxury of going to Ladiva should the need present itself, but don't really feel the need. I just feel the need for speed as we hustle down the road to losers finals right here. Big hits adding up.
There we go.
Battle 2. Engage.
Shouts out to everybody who's claiming codes in the match arena right now. Definitely making sure that these competitors that are throwing a lot of heavyweight haymakers get paid off in the end. Right now, it's Dragalia finally landing a blow.
Starting to figure it out, but nothing fighting back. I don't know about this. One bad PC could have taken it all, go in the install. This is great.
Command grab, command grab, command grab. Please, 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 please do it. 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 Come on. Oh, just on his footsies. Oh my God, that stinks. Boo. But it's okay. Nothing. Boo. With a great check with the low, gonna be able to confirm into a round of 3 forcer. Once again, these two going back and forth. Third round 3 so far in as many games.
There we go. You have the opportunity to make this a first to one Ladiva.
You
Thinking about it,
do.
aren't
That's so scary, man. I could. There are a few characters in this game, funny enough, that I feel like are first to one top tiers, and nothing plays 3 of them. Ladiva, Wilnas, and Galleon in a first to one. Brother. Oh man, but we'll see if we get to that point. Right now, Dragalia trying to take us there. Shouts out to Metro Boom and take me through there. Now we're just booming through the speakers, playing the victor's music. Perfect on the board. 7 golden letters and 1 golden medal to start off game 4. What? Bro, Dragalia pissed.
Yeah, no, we are awake. We are live. Okay, hold on. We roll through. That's huge. Alrighty, set point.
Battle 3. Engage.
Good hits. The cross up JL.
Ooh.
Big anti-air. Ooh.
Good on the throw, not gonna get full punished here. Gonna get a pretty good combo off of the ultimate misfinder. Now forcing swords into the corner, but the whip punish with the ultimate jet punch. Medium one to keep them closer and closer to the corner. And now no diamonds to the name of Dragalia. So next hit from Soriz is gonna be dangerous if it lands. Still get the whiff punish though. Game 5. Oh baby. First to one Ladiva. Who says no?
I think you do it now. I think you rip it when it's a true first to one. Yeah, there it is. The nothing special.
Oh. I'm shaking in my boots.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, this is a character Dragalia has seen 1,000 times on this player as well, but still, first to one Ladiva is an arduous and tall task to deal with in these situations. Dragalia fighting back and fighting them out of the air. Good hit on the counter hit 2H. What the? Okay, you know what?
There we go. Oh no, not enough. Okay.
I've never seen air-to-air flip happen before. The bounce caught me off guard because like I knew it was gonna bounce, but like how high she went killed me. Killed the diva for sure. Here we go. Can we do it a second time? It looks like we're well on our way. Gonna be able to get the close light to hit. DP ender, and now we're catching nothing, being very fidgety defensively. Just run him into the command grab.
Cashed everything out. Dahlia spending. We know we're dead anyway, so make use of DP while we got it. Is that enough? No, it was too high, and then we get punished. That's a counter hit. You lose for that?
Girl.
It's fine. We're fine. We're living.
Okay. 4M keeping nothing pinned down in the corner. Not going to be able to get the crouching confirmed there. It's a weird hit, but it's all good. Going to be able to get a real standard Narmaya hit here. Run up into the H flip in the corner. Bam, can cash out into the SBA. 1 BP left to Ladiva. Throw won't kill, but it's still scary.
What a trade.
Oh no. That's a big jump in right here. Gonna go into the SSBA, take Narmaya down to 1 BP. Potentially last gas for Narmaya if they find the right strike. Oh, whoa! The back throw and
On the Narmaya, things might be different.
Man, oh man, yeah, the Narmaya was definitely the star player with the last set between those two. Made it very, very close down the stretch. And now from the jump, we've seen the damage that they have done. They were able to claim the bounty with those 3 characters already. So now it's just going to be a matter of winning the tournament itself. TiempoGris, however, just needs the 1 Beatrix to get out of here, but maybe have to wait for it next round. Oos.
All right.
Battle 2. Engage.
Big counter hit here. Missed time to Mythie, but are prepared for some of these flip shenanigans. Yeah, but despite only having the 1 game against normal Narmaya tonight, we're prepared. We're ready for it.
Be prepared. We'll see if we can get out of this corner pressure. Ultimate Star Chaser is a good way to do it. Right back at you. Crouching medium into the ultimate Setsuna. Oh, that was a funky little situation right there. Okay, you're TiempoGris, you're lucky. You're lucky. But it's better to be lucky than go. Oh,
No.
Please, please. Oh, dude, come on, bro, come on. Come on. Oh, I was about to say,
he's my favorite player. He's so funny.
God, I was about to say, it's better to be lucky than good, and then freaking drops the super confirm, which, you know, just late on the cancel. It happens sometimes. And then just Dragalia, just the craziest set of sequences right there. But here we go. TiempoGris now going to be able to get the counter hit close heavy. Big damage now. Not going to mess up the super confirm this time around. Got to make sure that we keep everything good. Keep trying to go for that air throw on the flip, though. Would love to see it. Next round, maybe. We're good for right now.
Battle 2.
Works this time. Okay, I was waiting. I knew it was gonna work, but like seeing it drop that high before made me sad.
Yeah, that was a really crazy hit. Funny enough, I was like, oh, Dragalia's done this a million times, so this has got to hit. And it's a pillar. It's like Banjo Final Smash, so this is probably going to reach up there. Nah. But here we go. Going to spend our meter elsewhere this time for the ultimate conversion. And the command dash into the throw. Classic staple. Now a striker throw will kill. And we get out of dodge of the DP, but no punish. It's okay, though. 6XL lands.
Ooh, oh, Tiempo just going back in. We're not going to take a moment.
Engage.
Finish now with these bar heavies.
Whew. Had the delay on the button. Couldn't quite bait out the DP fully. Ultimate Star Chaser get the hard knockdown. Johnson for that mid-screen space. TiempoGris being very respectful. Dragalia being equally. Cell gonna land though, catching the startup of the old skill.
Oh, we dropped it. Set point. Dragalia has Tiempo on the back foot so hard here. Good chase down. Not letting Tiempo breathe. Double shimmy. What a whip punish again. Bro. We okay. Drag, just walk forward. The aura is insane.
Brother, walk back 6XL is the GOAT. I'm sorry. It's the absolute GOAT, man. It doesn't have the best starter anymore, but man, oh man, does it propel you to greatness. And TiempoGris trying to propel themselves to a reverse sweep right here. The SSBA gonna land, and as is the 5L check, Dragalia probably sensing a command grab, but that's not happening. Beatrix, for one more round at least, gets to play the game.
Air blocks it. Neutralizes the effects. All TP coming through. Chase down. One throw. I'll interrupt. Oops. Oh no.
Full DP. Looking to catch them standing up. Flip. Not gonna land. Looking for the 2L once again. Trying to catch a backwalk.
No!
We're gonna be able to get the shimmy. The 2M gonna hit 6XL after the fact. Dragalia gonna be able to get that confirm to close.
LazyRuin on the run of their life right now versus Dragalia, hoping to shut it all down with the funniest character in this game. What?
This game is not
the 2H
funny,
worked?
Never mind, that was pretty funny. Here we go, though. We're keeping it locked down here. What a check with our own 5U on Vicky's 5U. Wow. Quick match here from Dragalia, though. These 5Us are not being allowed by LazyRuin, doing a really good job of just not letting Dragalia keep up free options. Got the spike ball, but no confirm after the fact. Work right ready for Penny with the good RNG.
Starting to get some. One spike ball, give me another. Ah, no.
This is the greed they talk about in the Bible. And look, now you got a heart. It's gonna go away though. You got the cannonball. So if we get some space to set it up, and the star, get some offense going, this is huge.
Now we're actually activating our cheat engine. Big pick up here. Yeah, wasn't close enough to get the super, but we're just gonna work on a chip situation.
Oh, what? That might be it. Low health, 50% extra damage because we're out of diamonds. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we steal that every day.
Battle 2. Engage.
Dude, Vicky 2H working twice. Crazy. Back throw into the seal, though. Ooh. Change of greetings. Smoke bomb in the back pocket. 623U. Send him back down to the seals. Gonna set up a second one. Going for you. Yeah, hard knockdown. Not going to be quite enough to kill, but this is a really good spot to put Galleon in. Very hard for her to contest out of here. Similar to other characters that can box it at this effective range, Galleon has a really tough time figuring out a way to get through there, especially when we just got all of the good items to enforce our offense. Dragalia getting good rolls there off the back of a great conversion off of a huge jump in over the 5U.
Unblockable called out. One cheese. Give me another cheese. 3 cheese! 4! No bombs.
Yeah. Poor me getting the bomb that enabled me to get the combo off of that counter hit 6XM, man. Poor me. Oh my goodness gracious. Right space, right time, man.
Me when I pull the bomb that kills you.
They tend to do that. Right, rolling through the 2-2U. Now trying to get that level 3 seal up. Gonna be able to punish them going for that star pole. And now LazyRuin being a lot more aggressive. Has to in this matchup though. Very counterintuitive to the way that they've been playing up to this point in the run. But you gotta be able to switch between when you're going up against a character like Vicky who can punish you for trying to slow things down, because that's her department in this matchup. And we gotta go up a different aisle to find the item that we need here. Shopping for a medal here. We get ours in game to round 1.
That's a massive starter. Almost got the 2H. Double cannonball. What are these poles? What are these poles? Turn off cheat engine.
No, Fidgeties is in chat, so they blessed them.
Oh, true. That's understandable. Damage. One more mix.
We can just go back to the cannons if we want. We really could just do that, but we're just gonna smother them. Dragalia not bereft of options right there to close out the round of very strong Vicky play there.
Holding out on all this pressure. Yeah, counter hit pickup.
Oof.
Reversal. Oh, come on. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh! A different character could have finished the shimmy, but doesn't matter. We get the pickup. 2-0 for Dragalia. We're close to resetting here. It sucks because there are rounds where Lazy gets it,
Believe in victory.
but it's so hard getting through this rat.
All right. Shoulder check with the 6XL. Gonna go into the Bullet Blaze Blue restand setup. Ooh! Beating out the... Bring the Dormouse with their own meteor right there.
Spot dodge. Oh, we side switch with 2M. It's all good. No. We're lucky we didn't get a follow up here.
Cannonball. Brett!
All trap, man. All trap. Reset point for Dragalia.
Oh, that was pretty good, man. The GameStop trade of the century, man. Physicals might be going out of date, but not the RNG for Vicky right there, man. That was exactly what you needed. Doing for you, hard knockdown ender, set up right by the cannons, set up the rodent rhythm, textbook corner offense play here. Oos.
Okay. Whoa! We're sending it on set point. It's any hit. Roll through is so scary. I think we're gonna get worked on chip. Handshake.
Oh no! Couldn't get the hit off of the 6XL.
Lazy
Trying to evade the cannonballs.
Any strand, we're so good at this. Hold on, no, it's 6-6H to secure reset point. Oh,
Maybe, but I don't know. It looks like they're locked into the Galleon for the time being. And now we got our true grand finals on our hand. That Dragalia has now reset the bracket, so this is for all the marbles. And for the first time, we get our command grab to land. LazyRuin not going down. Gotta fight.
Just get Dragalia out of the air. And we're back to full screen. That fell into place. And the roll gets caught. We're falling apart here, Zoma. What are we supposed to do?
Oh no, this is so tough because that's the first time. I was gonna say it was the first time this whole set that LazyRuin got first blood drawn or drew first blood, and it still didn't matter. Dragalia found the right time to counter hit BC and get out of there, and then that was kind of all she wrote. So maybe we'll see something different here now that we got another good start. Far H, big damage here. This is the big difference though. If you can get the damage on the low health characters, shorten the game as much as possible, this is how you win. Just a matter of getting there, that's the hard part. The LazyRuin at least gonna be able to traverse through the difficulty in the matchup for the time being in round 2.
Battle 3.
Riley taking it around. Ooh. Let's throw back to the field. We get the pickup here. Oh, one level too low. There we go. Lazy working on another game. There we go, on the board. I am really, truly scared every time I see Lazy roll.
Battle 1. Engage.
Hasn't been punished yet, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dragalia not apt to be looking out for it. It's just gonna be sort of autopiloting on their offensive neutral a little bit. And, I mean, you do have the liberty to do that against this character because Galleon has to be a lot more mindful in that phase than Mythie does. So don't blame them, but at some point, once LazyRuin starts to pick up on it, things have to shift because right now it feels like the momentum has completely shifted in the set. LazyRuin now getting the full page written on Dragalia.
Battle 2. Engage.
I'm in a bad spot. Careful the bomb. BC. But gets counter hit. BC get in return.
Whoa!
Dragalia is starting to pay attention. We're starting to get ready for these rolls and spot dodges.
Media check with the 6-6 elbow. Set up camp right outside of the effective range. And I love that 4L confirm right there. Probably going to spend all of our cash to get Vicky down to 1 BP. Don't even try to play for the next interaction. Play for right now. That's exactly what LazyRuin is doing. Strike or throw will kill, and the seal makes it doubly as deadly.
Be careful. You can always get 368. Oh, the cannon's helping out a bit. Dragalia wants a 2v1. That's not in his favor.
37 seconds on the clock, 0 BP in Galleon's pocket, throwing out the bomb. With a check on the 6-6M. Chipping that factor now, but unless they're in that 236H range, it's not going to be a factor.
Throw base.
Ah!
Oh, the DP! Round equalizes. Boston Bluebee coming in with a rate of 84 folks. You're joining us in a grand finals reset. Dragalia took it 3-0 in the first set. Now Lazy fighting so hard to make it a reverse sweep in grand finals reset. Please claim codes, all that jazz. Soma, my voice hurts. I can't handle this anymore.
I don't know, we'll see if Dragalia is going to be able to handle the offense that they're going to be able to be putting on Vicky, but does great super jump to get through the 5U and now usher their own bit of initiative, sniping out the 5U with the 2-1-4U hard knockdown. Not going to allow Galleon to play the game from a distance. Walking back out of rotor rhythm, that's what you got to do in this situation, but at the same time, it costs you the corner, trying to bait them with the bomb on the floor. Set out to steal, 50 seconds left, time ticking down. Now a chip factor, and 2-1-4H gonna seal the deal. Dragalia pulling out all the stops and all the items, all the whimsy, shenanigans, chicanery that you need. Every synonym in the book to be able to even out the set count.
Oh, that guy in the corner, that's Gobi. Thank you, Gobi. This is so far Lazy's best run in an online bracket. For all of you joining us here. Ah, 2-2U gets interrupted. Ooh.
Advantage us though, we got the crumple state because of the charge on the 5U. Great buff given to her, but it's still not looking like enough because Dragalia on the Vicky has just been building up a wall of whimsy for Galleon to try to traverse. But here we go, big wall in the form of the 236U. Aerial hit, wall bounce, send them back down. Jump over the 2-2U, and the seal gonna help them confirm into a round win and kill.
Oh, come on, Lazy.
Battle 2.
I hate that bias, but like, come on. We're playing out of our mind right now. Confirm. Attack, hold on.
Alright, jeez, this is a chance.
No.
Oh, look for that 6XM, but just a little bit scary. Oh no! Didn't believe in the 2H because of the J5U that's been represented so many times by Dragalia. That air stall, very, very good tactic to keep Galleon guessing.
Big jump in. No.
Battle 3. Engage.
Breaking through the smoke, gonna land that 6XL. Not gonna get a ton of damage after the fact, but any hit to make your offense a little bit more threatening is huge. Wake up or back throw on the run up. Set out the seals, give yourself a little bit more screen presence, but now Vicky gets the chance to do the exact same.
No. Starting to fall apart. This corner's so deadly. Drop it.
Oh,
No.
the BC. I'm not going to be able to do anything there. Dragalia spacing themselves out with the item cancel to beat it. After LazyRuin took the first game of the reset, Dragalia has fought back. Now one more game they need to take the whole thing. Can LazyRuin overcome? Or is Dragalia going to take it for what seems like for Everton's time?
Yep.
Right now, already finding that role that you've been talking about, Curry.
That first situation. Finally, that's command grab. Woo! Tricky. Super will kill. Alrighty, same situation we've seen for the past 2 games. Lazy goes up around, Dragalia takes it back too. I want to see Lazy take it. Just we can't let Vicky get us in the corner to pressure us. Like Galleon doesn't have really any option to deal with that.
Spike ball, despite the fact that we got a little bit of plus for his picking up on the spike ball as well. Got the meaty setup as well after the fact. CHBC to give us a little bit more breathing room, deny the spike ball as well. Far H and 236H has been a beautiful here for LazyRuin, but Dragalia fighting back. Double cannonballs to get themselves out of the corner, but the anti-air!
Oh my god, it's coming down to one more interaction. Ooh, it's Klash! Yes! We're going game 5, Zoma!
Oh, and we're going back to character select.
No,
what do we got?
you
First
can't
to
be
one
doing-
Narm?
You cannot be serious.
Oh, dude, yes, it looks like that's the way forward. Okay, so for those of you who have just tuned in, thank you so much for coming by for Grand Finals. This is a run back of what happened in winter semis. LazyRuin took it 3-2. Dragalia didn't play Narm up until the last spot, but Lazy did take it over them. So Lazy now forcing a first to one Narm. Vicky is out of play. We'll see if they can repeat success here.
We are level 4. We are just getting maximum rocks. Good super jump, but Lazy's ready.
Super jump becomes a little bit more deadly too with the threat of flip, so gotta be in the back of the mind of LazyRuin when they're sending out that 5U. Oh, and they got caught with the run-up 5L. Dragalia with the stingy corner pressure of Narm, looking for the cheeky setup, but we just DP out of there. LazyRuin now getting a chance to set up.
Careful repositioning. You know Dragalia's gonna be ready with that the ult sets. Big punish.
Dropping the BC there, not gonna hold the flip. 1 BP left, but spend it now because the
Throw.
next interaction could kill the throw. We opt to take it. Tech right there. Spot dodge on 2 takes you. That's enough.
Go for chip. It's nothing but footsies. Has to be C. Ah, the DP. Set point. Tournament point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Down to the wire, neck and neck, nip and tuck. Something's got to give here. And I just got to give Mama a quick hug. Primordial Grasp to start out round 2 of game 5 here in the grand final reset. CHBC, put you right on top of the seal. Make us deadly.
To the corner. Oh, trying to get 5U, but the Setsuno is too fast. Oh, DP, no! Gotta be careful of 5U. We don't have any BP, we can't make this easy.
Bullet set up right here. Spending both of our bravery points. Dragalia can smell it. Challenge on the far L, not quite ready to confirm, but the BC baited out. Gonna be able to take it to the final round of 4M after the blocked 5L.
Come on, Lazy. Forget about bias. I just want to see you win at this point. Good Clash. Overhead. Finally going out with those enders. Back it up, get some levels up. 5U! Get him back down. Galleon just needs to down back for a little bit. Oh no! It's one more hit. It's actually just one more hit. $5M. Hold on. Soma. Ah!
Johnson back and forth for position, getting the 5U to hit. Plus frames, not going to BC out of there. 236H.
No, that's it! LazyRuin finally wins Kanme Online Clash number 29. Ah!
Make sure to remember that we now have monthly Granblue Fantasy versus World Tour 2-star online tournaments as part of the Granblue World Tour, courtesy of Kanme Online Clash. The North America region will have, save the dates, every 4th Wednesday starting July 22nd, a 2-star event. So get some points to get on that leaderboard and give yourself a good chance to get to the Granblue World Tour finals at the end of the year. Again, that's going to be starting July 22nd, but then it will be August 26th, September 23rd, and October 28th.
And so everyone understands this, if you win all 4 of these monthlies, that's a total of 80 points, which is just underneath getting second at a 4-star event or getting first at a 2 or at a 3-star event. Oh, sorry, point limit, you get 40. Still, that is a not insignificant amount of points. You should be entering these. So